You know that when it comes to working out, I always tell people to stick with compound exercises, those that work many muscles at once, because they'll give you a complete looking physique. But then I got the question, if you should always do compounds, why do isolation exercises exist at all, and when should I do those? And basically there are two reasons for doing isolation exercises. Number one is to correct a visual imbalance, or number two, to correct a possible medical problem. Number one, the visual imbalance means, let's say, if you have a biceps that grows really well from your training, but your triceps grows slower, you might end up with an arm that looks like it has a triceps that doesn't really belong there on that arm with that big biceps. And to make everything look complete again, like it goes together, it of course makes sense to isolate the triceps with an exercise until visually all seems like a whole again. So what are those medical problems that isolations can sometimes help against? Many muscles in the human body work together as pairs to accomplish a movement, and one example is the knee, that when you move it has two muscles working together, which is the quadriceps on the front of your leg and the hamstrings on the back. And these pairs work together best when they're about equal in strength. Now, let's say you do a lot of squats, which of course train your quadriceps on the front of your leg, but you don't do any work for your hamstrings on the back of your leg, and over the long run, the hamstring will be a lot weaker than your quadriceps. And this imbalance in strength can sometimes lead to complete changes in the mechanics of your knee movement, and these changes in mechanic can cause damage to the knee joint, which of course leads to pain. So sometimes when you have pain in a joint, it pays to look at how strong each part of the opposing pairs is, and if one of them is weaker, then it pays to do an isolation to let it catch up with its stronger partner again. So those are the times when you should do isolations, but of course sometimes doing isolations simply is a bit of a fun thing to do. For example, every guy from time to time, or just about every guy, enjoys doing biceps curls. And in my opinion, that goes okay if you don't overdo it and if you keep an eye on the muscle opposite the one you are isolating and on possible joint problems. If you enjoy the occasional isolation, then that is no problem as long as you don't overdo it. For a lot more information about what isolation exercises exist for, what problems, when to do them and how to do them, check the links in the description of this video, which point you to very long articles about the whole subject and will give you tons more background information about this entire topic. And this concludes this video. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye bye.